everyone. It's Bukshambi. Welcome to the show.
Here come the boogeyman, we doing the can run the clock on the American bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam band. Sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I need. Hear the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guaranteed to win in no rap race. Speeding down my own, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My pace, nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same, you can't contain or run my game. To keep it the fame, with the one paid, with the one never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And pitching in this game,
bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde.
city going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, today gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back.
I be gone.
Hope you watching your
Watch
back.
my back, stay gon' run on how they come.
Hope you watching.
Get your life, get back. Up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth. I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. Where pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone crazy. Trying to side my vices all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal, I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero, thinking of my partner. Put the candy, painting on a Rico, digging in my pocket. In a profit, big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day a sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and chatter. For y'all, I rap, I black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I hear you
sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road, 'cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over,
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on New Jersey. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and on the hill, Tom Glavine. What do you have on him, Chris?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go? And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Inside, and we are underway. Swing and a ground ball and a foul ball. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
1 and 2. Count.
Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away. Trey Turner now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second safely. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Simmons hauls it in, and there's two away. Chipper Jones digs in now. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Carroll makes the grab, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Max Scherzer.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful. So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Scherzer gets the punch out. One gone here. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. Line drive, short hop to third. In plenty of time to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie is fantastic for baseball. A great player, big personality. He's played for some of the most popular teams in the league.
2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball. Here's a rocket out to left. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do.
Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the start of the inning. Michael Conforto will climb in. Glavine back to work. On the ground to the left. Slings to first, 1 out in the second. So up next, Kyle Teal. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Seager puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Lance Berkman. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Seager fires over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Max Scherzer goes to work. And that is out of play. That one outside. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Scherzer goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 3. And that one clips the corner.
Well, off to a good start. He's got to get the baseball, work quickly, and move the ball around. And that time, perfect pitch at the knees on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss. And it's a full count. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here comes Corey Seager. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The shortstop takes the ball. Seager swings, rips one to right. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ted Simmons now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That catches the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Gone. And this place is rocking. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now the left fielder, Matt Holliday. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled hard the other way. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way.
So digging in, Stephen Kwan.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hesung Kim, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That just misses, and that's ball one. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. The throw in, and he's safe.
He's in.
So it's first and third with one down.
He was all over that one. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
1-0.
No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
One strike.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. This is Corbin Carroll.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1-1.
Just missed. Outside low. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first with 1 gone. Brendan Donovan will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. De La Cruz stands at first with 1 out. Scherzer to first. And he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one missed. And there's a ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. Ellie looking to steal. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That one missing inside. 2.
Walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. High fly ball, right field. Conforto settles underneath it. Drops into the glove, and all the runners are tagging. In to score from third. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
1-1.
And that one is in for a strike.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall. And here is Michael Conforto. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Fires to first in time. And now it's going to be Kyle Teal. Flied out his first time. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Berkman at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. 2 outs. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. And the batter now, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. He's already homered here in this one. Called strike right there. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air, center field. Griffey on his horse. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Matt Holliday, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That to right. Conforto makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Hesung Kim digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Kim measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
0-2.
Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. Relay throw. Safe at the plate. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. You know, this group of hitters.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now, Chipper Jones. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Simmons pulls it down, and there are 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Turner, the runner at third. Jones at first. 2 out of the inning. Fires over to Hoskins. That ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Ersig back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And now, Ellie De La Cruz. That one at triple digits.
No ball.
Tying
1 strike.
run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
0-2.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Outside. 1-2 to count.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
A laser to left base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Donovan up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Just missed. Runners on the corners. No outs. And another ball. Strike on the inside corner. 3-1. Fought off foul. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Throw over to first, and he's back safely. And now a bunt, but it's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 and 2 the count.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. And that's disengagement number 2. Turns and fires the Betts. Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Outside low, and now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one to Berkman in time. That's an inning-ending double play. And here's the first baseman, Lance Berkman. He's already homered in this game. Justin Martinez takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. So up next, Ha-Seong Kim. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That gets down for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the line. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. Almost got him. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Well, 1-run game. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swings through that one.
0-1.
That smash towards center. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those blue.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. So Sieg suffers the strikeout. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. And strike 1 to the catcher.
It's 0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Conforto on the run towards the line. And that's the inning. One-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
In the air to left center. Carroll under it, and there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 5-3. One down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. Foul ball there. Swings through that one for strike two. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one hammered. That's back. That'll make it out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 6-3. Bases empty, one away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And that one fouled off. One down, bases empty. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. Got him. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Your ball, what strike?
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early, maybe.
So digging in, Matt Holliday. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses, and that is ball one. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's off the inside corner, and the count even 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat.
Crow Armstrong aboard here at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. That K is his third of the game. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Runner takes off for third. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single, and it's 6-4.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're...
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering misses. Now 2-0.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And that's outside. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Now this is a rocket to left. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's Mookie Betts now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Base hit into center field. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 6-5. So 2 down, Yordan Alvarez will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So
1-1.
if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Next pitch misses. Full count 3-2.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Lance Berkman. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
No balls. 1 strike.
In the air on the infield. Hoskins makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Stephen Kwan. That's out to center field. Carroll moving under it and makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Chapman now 1-run game. Out towards right center field. Donovan sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Here's Siegs to the plate now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Ted Simmons getting ready to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next pitch is outside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. Chapman back to work. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Turner now. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-5. 1 out, base is empty. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jones now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a high fly ball right field, and that drops foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Betts makes the catch, and that'll do it. So digging in, Corbin Carroll, 1 for 3. First pitch misses. To the right side. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Okay, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. And he gets him. Nicely done. So it's their last chance. In this one. So now a pinch hitter, Carlos Correa, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
Throwing the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
And that's outside. Going to count 1-2. 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in my...
Woman, can't you see? I
stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me off. I'm in the city, get lost angles, I'm trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave the first pass some Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam cold, I'm like, yeah. Like quiet, I'm the guy up in the office. Vendetta ever come on a 5, I'm all the bosses. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, it ain't on that. I'm the white guy, him, to the try hard that be riding on. I'm the one that got away, I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got left. That's it. That's it.
On the way home from the studio, I walked in to I sat down for a drink or two. I didn't get very far. She sat right there next to me. Was just drinking that drink so easily. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange. A trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, "What is drinking that drink so evilly?" She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. Whoa. She's a slow sipper. Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich, cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't
section, nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'm trying to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Check it. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them, see, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is it. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's rapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. And he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Check it. Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody. Anybody. You.
I'ma need you to put some work in. Act like it works. Hold up. I'ma need you to put some work in. Act like it works. Hold up. I'ma need you to put some work in.
All right, ready to get underway. Now a chance for Ken Griffey Jr. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right side. Donovan on the move. And that's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Trey Turner. Out to center. Carroll. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2-2.
Here comes a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. Griffey drop step, ranges back. Into the basket and gone. Home run. He made him pay for that one. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. 1 down. Now Correa up to hit. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Griffey gets under it. Corrals it. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, bases empty. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Zimmerman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. And he'll be safe at first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Michael Conforto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
To first, might be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Hoskins. Double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. To not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
A sliding stop at short. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Not even close there. Ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1-1. Ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Donaldson delivers. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Conforto pulls that one down, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
0-2.
And you're tied up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Turner climbs in on that right side. Strike one.
0-1.
In the air, center field. And the inning is over.
Funk up the plays, just wanna see that stank on your face. Funk up the plays, we're just trying to dance, yo, turn up the bass.
Top half of the third inning, and here's the first baseman, Lance Berkman. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Zimmerman back to work. Fouled off, he was late.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Simmons collects, fires to first, got him. One away on the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And he handles it himself for the out. Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. On the ground, out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. So the batting order turns over. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed.
Now that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. As we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Ball one there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1 ball,
time.
2 strikes.
Turner makes the catch. 1 down. So up next, Brendan Donovan. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Rips that one center field. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Corbin Carroll digs in now. Led off the game with a strikeout. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. It's a ball. A solo shot. It's 2-0. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. On a line out towards center. Junior puts it away, and that ends the inning. Back here at the friendly confines, Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Kyle Schwarber.
That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that is out of play. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Chipper Jones, the next to hit. Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And a ground ball to first. They get the force, and he is thrown. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Way high.
That's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. He goes down looking. And here is Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fought off foul. That one ripped. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. He got just enough of that one, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. And here is Hoskins. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And the batter will be Justin Turner. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Back-to-back singles. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. That missed by a lot. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 3. And that'll load the bases. So bases all loaded up. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Lifted in the air, right field. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out. Next is switch hitting first baseman Lance Berkman. And that's fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Man at second. In the air out towards right center. Carroll on his way over. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are two gone. Now it's the second baseman, Haesung Kim. Swing and a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's now a two-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And there's a foul ball. Kim off of first with two away. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at Wrigley Field, now here is Corbin Carroll. Carroll, 24 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. That's outside.
No, that's outside.
And now it's even 1-1.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Griffey gets under it. And there's one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
On the ground right side, Kim. Over to first. They get the out on Marte. 2 down, bases empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And they'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Donaldson winds and fires. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Zimmerman back to work. Slider right there.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now the DH spot, Kyle Schwarber. First round pick out of Indiana. Back. Up the middle. Correa over to first. Schwarber out of the play. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it hits the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Strong. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. He nails one out to right, and we are starting over. It's 3-3. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. He swings and fouls one off.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at.
Slings it across, and that is. Well, we go bottom six. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Close, but called the ball. And that's ball one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
On the ground, right side, but that rolls foul. Man at second. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Full count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Justin Turner, 1 for 2. Misses inside. Ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
1-1.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Drops into the glove, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7, and the batter now, Lance Berkman. And a foul ball. Right side. Donovan hauls it in, and there's one away. Stephen Kwan will hit next. Just missed. Towards first, Hoskins. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Carroll settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, and now here is Ted Simmons. That one missed. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one ripped to left. Kwan makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Digging in, Brendan Donovan.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
No, that's it.
Carroll at the plate now, and that's inside. And a slider misses down and away.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
There's a strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Now the number 2 hit. Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. And that is out of play. 0-1 now. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And that one misses up and in. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Well, now here's Carlos. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Corey Seager, big spot for him here. 2 on, 2 outs. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. And a count 1-2. 2 outs. Up and in, and it's 2-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And here is Yordan Alvarez. That's outside.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him. Good job. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Line to right, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Turner swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 1 away. Kyle Schwarber digs in now. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Just missed it. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Michael Kopech.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
This is something else. Running that pitch count up, I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like this.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time. Bottom of the 8th, and now Rhys Hoskins.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That's foul.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Babe Ruth, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. Runner on the goal. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Oh, and throw to third, and he's out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Conforto should have this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 9th, and here is Michael Conforto. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Teal swings through it for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Now it's going to be Lance Berkman. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kopech is just 1 strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kopech deals. Foul ball, still 0-2.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.